Hey y'all, it has definitely been a little minute, but I just want to welcome y'all back to the channel. On one of my latest videos, I talked about creating libation for an ancestor altar. And one of the questions that I received in my comments was, why do we need to make an ancestor altar? I like that question. So I was like, I'm going to get back to you in a video. I know what people say ancestor altars are for, and I'm sure you can look that up 1,000 times on the internet. That information is a reason why I built my ancestor altar. However, I do have other reasons that I even sought that information in the first place. You know, that information even came across to me as something to do. And I am going to tell you why that is in this video. Okay, so in 2012, my mom passed. My mom was and is my best friend. We had a very, very close relationship. And I took her passing rather easily because she is my best friend. I did not like her suffering, and I wanted whatever it took for that suffering to end for her, whether that was healing or ascending. I wanted what was best for her ultimately. So like I said, my mom and I had this very, very deep relationship that I wouldn't even understand until after she passed. Because after she passed, she came to me and she was giving me messages and we were having conversations. And I found this to be quite strange and quite odd. And I needed help with answering, what is this? Why is this happening to me? You know, type of thing. And one of the answers that came to me, because I don't exactly remember where I found the information or where the information came to me from, was that I needed to build this bridge to connect with not only my mom, but other of my ancestors as well. Because not only does she have a message for me, they all have a message for me. And in order for me to receive this message, I need to strengthen that connection that I have with them. Now, an ancestor altar was one of the ways recommended to do that. You also have to do self-work, lots of self-work to align yourself, to attune yourself, and things like that. However, building an ancestor altar helps with that as well. So I built an ancestor altar so that I could strengthen the communication with my mom and with my ancestors as well. And in seeking this information, I found out other things. You know, it's a way to honor your ancestors, it's to venerate your ancestors, and to help them to heal. Because a lot of people think that, oh, we crossed over to the other side, we've ascended, we still have things to heal. That is why, in terms of what I believe, we keep coming back, because we still have those things to heal. As above, so below. And we see what's going on with the world right now. Okay, so yeah, to strengthen communication, to venerate the ancestors and lift them up and honor them and help them to heal. Another thing that I found in building my ancestors altar and building this communication with them, it is a way that I found peace of mind and peace of heart, that I became very decisive, that the confusion that I used to have has subsided almost, and the anxiety that I've had has decreased significantly. So it has helped me come to a very grounded place, because when you help the ancestors, they in turn help you. And I've noticed that as I've had my ancestor altar all of these years. And as I, called to them to just say thank you, to just give gratitude and things like that. And not necessarily just do stuff for me and things like that, because in my mind, that is not what the ancestors are for. I did say that, right? Ancestral healing works because the healing work is between the for the purposes of simplicity, the dead and the living. Okay, that is where the healing is happening. I learned to do elevation ceremonies to lift up my ancestors, particularly the ones who have called out to me to be elevated. Which it sounds odd, I know. I promise you, it was odd to me. However, I have done lots of self work and I have come to accept it as what it is. It didn't take me long to accept it. However, it did take me a while to come into this space of just being comfortable with it. If you can call about 6 years a while. I don't know. Some people, it takes a shorter time, longer time. So I don't know. For me, I feel like, yeah, that was a lot of time, but I also know that I needed that time. So yeah, these are the reasons that I created an ancestor altar, to connect and build communication with my ancestors, to venerate and honor them, to lift them up, to help them heal and help me to do ancestral work, and also to help guide me and to help ground me in myself. That tree without roots. Connecting to the ancestor is a root. Okay, it doesn't matter if you know your history here, in the world. That's irrelevant. You have access to all of those. They are stored in our DNA. We just have to learn how to access them, and we have to take that time to train ourselves in that way. So yes, build you an ancestor altar. Help your ancestors to heal, particularly us. Our ancestors are deeply, deeply, deeply wounded. And they are so grateful for the work that we are starting to do around the world to bring them to this space of healing. Yes. Woo. Okay, I'm about to catch the Holy Ghost up on here. The Holy Ancestors Ghost. Okay. Anyway, so I hope you guys and gals and beloveds will consider creating you an ancestor altar, just to build that bridge and connect and create that healing for all of us. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. You know what to do. Subscribe if you're new. Boom. And I was about to bust a rap on y'all. No, I wasn't. Anyway, enjoy y'all's day and subscribe and like and comment and share and be lovely.